All right, let's see what I missed, man. Hi, T-Box. Let's see what I missed. Probably do by new, right? Let's see. Anything? I know the FaZe announcements in here. Power rankings. I love power rankings. Who's your power rankings look like headed into BO7 considering the teams we know and are rumored? How the f is FaZe below Heretics? Dude, this platform sucks. Sheer audacity this week, literally no advantage. I mean, I don't think it's that crazy to tweet "Thank you, Atlanta." They played there for like 5. Well, they didn't play there, but they represented Atlanta for like 5 years. Squirtle, look at this. 17. Welcome back, Papa. Appreciate you, baby. How you doing, boys? Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's that bad. Simp have anything to prove this year, or is his legacy what it's like? Let's say it's a bad year, a bunch of top 6 placings. Does that affect his legacy? Obviously, if he wins champs, that's MVP at only a plus. I mean, I think the trio has a big part. All 3 of them have a pretty big year coming up. I think Abe's in the best spot, but it's pretty big because like Simp's never teamed without Abe, so it'll be interesting to see. I guess he's also never teamed without MC, other than that United year, but it'd be interesting to see for sure. How they do. You're like Vinny, what in the helly? What in the helly? Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure Atlanta's like really expensive to host events. I don't know why. You would think that Atlanta wouldn't be that bad, but apparently it's like really bad. For events anyway. But yeah, I think this is really big for all 3 of them. I think this is really important for Simp because he's never, like I said, he's never teamed without Abe, and this is like a good, like he's the vet on this team. So I'm interested to see like what kind of career arc Chris takes going forward this season, because I think it's time for him. Well, he's also in the spot where he like, in order for that team to succeed in Respawn specifically, I also think he needs to be like him. So we'll see. OV33, yeah, baby. Appreciate you, man. Welcome back, Daddy. After 6 years together, the FaZe trio are parting ways. Which one made the best choice? I mean, it's just absolutely Abe. It's just like not even close, Abe. All right, if Sid plays the support well so well, why not go for Nep? I guess they just want on a team with 04. I don't know. We'll see. See the Ghost of Hope content tweet about BO7. Oh, that it's like a BO7 is like a content dump before MW Unit 4. I did see that. Yeah. But yeah, the answer to this is just like definitely Abe, right? For sure. I think everyone can agree that Abe is absolutely in the best spot of all 3 of the trio. Multiplayer reveal coming up. Dude. God, dude. Vegas branding is always so sick. I didn't watch this yet. They do like a full... Yes, they did. Dude, Vegas branding things. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. This is so... this is so bad, dude. I don't mind like the F and the V. I think like was at the beginning. I think this is fine. I think this is like kind of whatever. I don't mind like this version of the logo. The typed out logo, this is awful. Like they need to abandon all branding that has this on it for sure. I don't mind the other part though. I think the other one's fine. But that is bad. But hey. The other version's better with the one in Tommy's community. But I don't mind the color either. I know people are hating on the color. I think pink's cool. I'm down for it. I'm all for it. Yeah, this is bad. It's kind of cool to Vegas though. That'd be cool event opportunities. Hopefully, we'll see. Answers outside. I'm just trying to stay quiet. Yeah, we'll see. Honorable mentions: Abizi, Octane, and Slasher. Let's go, dude! I made an honorable mention from Treyboy Cardi for top 10 ever. I'm not even close. I'm not even fucking close to this list, brother. Oh my god. Mantra, leave it the 8. Appreciate you, baby. Read the mini interview Simp had with Ronnie. Can you link it, Cartier? I would love to read it. So you have 2 Vegas teams? No, Falcons are in Riyadh. Yeah, Falcons are in Riyadh. They're not in Vegas anymore. LAT announcement win? I have no idea. I have nothing to do with anything that team does, chat. I have no idea. You guys know about as much as I do with that. Will Kenny stay alive for Ernie, Paco, and Abe? How do you feel about the roster? I really like the team. I have obvious, pretty evident bias, but I like the team. We'll see. I think it's well put together. Obviously, the Abe Hydra sub duo is fucking insane. I think a lot of it does hinge on Ken, but if he can return to form, then I think that team will be very, very, very good. We will see. I don't know. The FaZe team's interesting though. Like the FaZe team, I feel like it's getting an unfair amount of hate. I actually like the team. It's just like it's not as I think the thing about the FaZe team is that it's not as exciting to look at when you compare it to like Thieves or Optic. I think it's the names when you just look at them on paper as players. I don't think they're as fun to think about as a team compared to LAT and Optic. But I still think that they're a really good team. I think they'll be insane at search. I think they'll be good at search from start to finish the whole year. I think 04 was pretty close to Abe last year in terms of first blood percentage. I could be absolutely spewing, but I'm fairly confident that they were close. 04, Abuza was great last year in S&D. Obviously, I think Zach and Chris had like a weird year last year, but obviously they're both still pretty good at search. Like I think their thing is going to be hardpoint. I think that if they can be good consistently in hardpoint, I think that they'll be at least showing up on Sundays, in my opinion. We'll see. I'm pretty sure they were like okay at search, but I think this team is still getting an unfair amount of hate. I think it's just not as fun to think about as the others. That's where people are coming from. We'll see. Oh yeah, let me see this. Sit down interview. Well, how did you feel about heading into champs after winning the first two events and hitting a slump? Were you still confident about securing the ring? I was always confident we could win every event, even after the slump. We were putting a ton of work to try and get back to where we were, and I felt like we could always pull out the win. Boring answer, man. Did you feel the team struggles with carrying EWC? There was a belief you can match last year's performance. Okay. These answers, dude. What do you think went wrong with both events? Did it feel the right time to part ways just after a long run? Blame myself for champs a decent bit, as do most people. Jesus. End of the year, a team, we never find the rhythm and flow where all four of us can worry about anything but ourselves. Been there. I think the trio felt we needed to separate, to be honest, with Abe specifically towards the end of us teaming. I felt like we stopped bouncing off. Ooh. Oh my God. Dude, T-Box, you're a fucking idiot. More positive about how I started to remember the FaZe is up in a new era. Upcoming season, most excited I've been for a while. I mean, it's pretty routine stuff. Excited to be teaming with Abuza and 04. I mean, this is just like... there's just nothing in here. It was a PR interview, I fear. Fucking banger, dude. I don't know if you guys have listened to this 21 Pilots album, by the way. This shit is so good. Yeah, no, that was super that was a super boring one. Second to last question. Did I miss it? I feel like I thought I read everything. I feel better in the way. With Drowsy still on your side, you'll face up against long terms. You may sell anyway. Looking forward to those garage matches. Looking forward to shooting a body or two this year. Dude, shooting bodies lost its aura, man. I blame Cell. Shooting bodies lost all aura in Call of Duty. How we doing, William? Hello, Griff. Yes, man, we're live. Yes, we are here. Nah, shooting bodies lost all aura, dude. Yeah, anyway, I think this FaZe team is unfairly criticized because they're just not as fun to look at. But they're a fun team. I think that this team is going to be really good. They're just going to be a consistent... like Sunday dark horse. They could win an event. Absolutely. They're just, it's not like a Hydra Abe duo. That's just not as fun to think about. That's all it is. least to me anyway. Shaggy, they were the 2 years. Appreciate it. Top 4 to 6 at best. Aren't you a FaZe hater, Ray? I can't believe people like. I feel like top 6 is like. I'm looking at the rest of the league, bro. I don't see how FaZe is getting consistent top 6. I'm looking at the rest of the teams that these guys have been put. Like it's Thieves, Optic, Gentlemates, FaZe, and then like depending, I think how Miami look with Trace, and then Koi. Like I think as soon as you get out of that like Thieves, Optic, after that the rest of those teams could just beat the shit out of each other. I don't think like consistent top 6 is. I don't know. I don't think anything consistent is going to happen within those regs, but we'll see. What is this? Ghost of Hope. Heard the LA Thieves may announce the roster of Ken, Scrap, Abizi, and Hydra on Saturday. Well, it's fucking Saturday, innit? Oh my God, I'm playing Apex with Ken later too. Glue, thank you for the 26. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Hot take: Falcons will be better than everyone thinks. I think Falcons could be good. I'm not really worried about like their ceiling. I'm worried about their floor as a team. I think their ceiling is really fun. Hi, Nick. Yeah, I think Falcons ceiling is really high because you just have like crazy pop off potential across the board with their team. But their floor has got to be in hell. I don't know. It's yeah, I don't know. I think they're a cool team, and I think that like when everyone's like playing well and they're like firing, I think they'll be entertaining to watch. But I said it whenever their roster was like rumored a couple weeks ago. I'm just kind of concerned for their like day to day, like just how they look on just like normal day of Call of Duty. You know, what's the Falcons roster? Not Sib. Cell, Pred, Kiz, and Exnid. Do Hydra and Scrap resign after this year? Do they secure the bag and join Falcons in 2027? Your guess is as good as mine, brother.
Welcome Your guess is as good as mine. God, I love leverage penalties, don't you?
What a call, huh? First one since like the 1960s. What a call. Oh my. Where does Sib land? He's on Gentlemates, is the last I heard. I think all those teams are pretty much done. Like all the Koi, Gentlemates, FaZe, Thieves, Optic, all those guys are done. Now it's just up to the Minnesotas of the world to figure things out. I feel better. Is there anything else in here that I missed? Could Shotzi and Simp be successful if they weren't in their primes anymore and transition into an IGL selfless dirty work role? Simp's already been in that for fucking 3 years. Simp's been doing this shit for 3 years. I mean, I guess Shotzi also kind of has in a way as well. It's a little bit of a different way with Ant because I think all labels and things when you use them on Ant don't really work the same, but Simp's been doing that shit. Not the IGL part, but everything else. Bush Goblin, thank you for the 5. Appreciate you, bud. Hi, Riley. How you doing? I saw your tweet, but I was laying in the sun and I didn't reply. I apologize. Hi, Argus. Hi, Riley. All right, is that anything else in here? Ooh, Ghosty interview? I might have to peep that. Hi, Ryan. How we doing, baby? Let's go, man. Hell yeah, Ryan. Hell yeah. Thanks, buddy. Fuck yeah, dude. A little 20 pace? Absolutely, man. Saving us from fucking going under 2K over here. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Ryan. Love you, brother. I'd probably go Quentin Johnson. He get low key. That guy's good for a tut a week, it seems. Even going back to last year, I'd probably go Quentin Johnson. I don't know. I'm also a Garrett Wilson hater. Well, not really a Garrett Wilson hater. I just think he's Terry McLaurin from 10 years ago. So all his QBs are shit. Is what it is. Don't remember my tweet. It was something with the cards. I don't remember off the top of my head. Start Mooney or Troy Franklin over J-Mo Higgins or DJ Moore. Maybe over I wouldn't start him over J-Mo or Higgins. Maybe DJ Moore, because it seems like Caleb likes Rome a little bit more, and DJ Moore just fucking, the guy's a running back. I knew when I drafted that fraud that I was gonna be pissed about it, and here I am pissed about it. God damn it, man. Oh fuck. And here I am, 2 weeks later, pissed. Let me see this. Oh yeah, they do have Browning, don't they? Oh my god, I have to start Jake Browning this week too, which is so sad. Dude, my options this week are Jake Browning or fucking Carson Wentz. I was low-key about to go Carson Wentz because they're playing the Bengals. Let me see this, Nick. So 450. David Montgomery's 350. We're on par.
My last 3 inches for running back. My level below team is in shambles. Injuries and underperformance.
I hear you. I thought Neighbors was going to absolutely cook me last week. I was so sad. David Montgomery went for 350. I'd rather have Pollard, and he went for 350. Genty for 450 is insane. Yo, Genty, people think this guy's a fraud. I actually think he's on Jahmyr Gibbs' like rookie season wave, where he's like actually like definitely him for sure, but he's just not getting the usage. Plus, I think the the O line's not even comparable. Like the Ravens or the Raiders O line's actually like probably one of the worst in the league. But I think he's like Jahmyr Gibbs usage from the rookie season, and they're just like trying to ease him into it. That's insane, bro. 350 for D-Mont. Holy shit. That's fucking crazy. That was more than London. Yeah, people are low on London. I don't know. I think you got to, and like everyone's hurt on the Packers, so I guess maybe the Romeo Dobbs pick isn't bad. Who knows? Who knows? Hey man, you never know, Nick. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely would have thrown cash at Drake London for sure. How much fab do you guys have in that league? Is it 200 or is it like more because it's a guillotine league? 1K? Gotcha. I'm stupid. I just watched that go for 450 and I said 200. I'm a fucking idiot. Hi, Steph. How we doing? Frederick, they were the 17. Appreciate you, mate.